Hello, friends. Look at the world around you. What colors do you see? Is the wall white? Is the chair blue? Is the apple red? We use our eyes every day, but do we really see? Today's story is about a man who saw the world better than anyone else, but he lived in a place that had no color. The city was called Iron City. It was a city of factories. The sky was gray with smoke. The buildings were black with dust. The ground was brown. The people in Iron City worked hard. They walked with their heads down. They forgot about the blue sky. They forgot about the green grass. But there was one man who remembered. His name was Julian. Julian was a painter. His house was very small, but it was the brightest place in the city. Inside his house, there were thousands of paintings. He painted the sunrise, lots of orange and pink. He painted the ocean, deep, deep blue. He painted the forest, bright, happy green. Julian was old. His hair was white like a cloud. Every morning, he took his easel and his paints to the city square. He stood in the gray smoke and he painted flowers. The people walked by. They stopped. "Mr. Julian," they asked, "why do you paint flowers? There are no flowers here." Julian smiled. He tapped his head. "I paint what I remember," he said. "The gray is only on the outside. The color is on the inside." Julian gave his paintings to the people. He gave a yellow sun to a sad woman. She smiled. He gave a blue bird to a crying child. The child stopped crying. Julian was the color keeper of the city. But life is fragile. One day, Julian noticed something strange. He was painting a red rose, but the red looked muddy. The edges were blurry. He rubbed his eyes. "I am tired," he thought. But the next day, it was worse. The bright yellow sun looked pale. The sharp lines became soft clouds. Julian went to the doctor. The doctor looked at Julian's eyes. The doctor was sad. "I am sorry, Julian," the doctor said. "Your eyes are failing. A shadow is coming. Soon you will be blind." Julian went home. He sat in his colorful chair. He felt cold. "If I cannot see," he whispered, "I am nothing. I am a painter. A painter needs eyes." The darkness came slowly. First, the colors disappeared. Everything became black and white. Then the shapes disappeared. The table became a shadow. The window became a light spot. And finally, darkness. Total darkness. Julian was blind. He put his paintbrushes in a box. He covered his canvas. He sat in his chair and did not move. "My life is over," he said. The city outside changed too. Without Julian's paintings, the people forgot the colors again. The gray smoke felt heavier. The sadness returned to Iron City. Julian stayed in his dark house for 1 year. He was alone with his memories. One afternoon, there was a sound at the door. Julian did not answer. "Go away," he said. Knock, knock, knock. Julian stood up slowly. He felt the wall with his hands. He opened the door. A little girl was standing there. Her name was Sophie. She was the neighbor's daughter. "Mr. Julian?" asked Sophie. "Yes," said Julian. "Mr. Julian, can you paint a picture for me?" Julian felt a pain in his heart. "No, little one," he said. "I cannot paint. I cannot see." Sophie was quiet for a moment. Then she said something very strange. "But, Mr. Julian, can you hear the wind?" Julian was confused. Yes, I can hear the wind. Can you paint the wind? Asked Sophie. Julian laughed, a sad laugh. You cannot paint the wind. The wind has no color. The wind has no shape. Sophie took his hand. Her hand was small and warm. Please try, she said. The gray city is sad. We need your magic. Julian sighed. He let Sophie come inside. She helped him find his easel. She put a fresh canvas on it. She opened the paint tubes. This is blue, she said, putting the brush in his hand. This is white. This is gray. Julian stood in front of the white canvas. He saw nothing, only black. His hand shook. He was afraid. I don't know what to do, he said. Close your eyes, said Sophie. Even though he was blind, she said this. Try not to look. Try to feel. Julian took a deep breath. He listened. He heard the wind blowing outside the window. Whoosh! It sounded fast. It sounded cold, but it also sounded free. He moved his hand. He didn't try to paint a line. He moved his arm like the wind. Swish, swish. He dipped the brush in the paint. He didn't know the color. He just moved. He felt the energy of the wind in his fingers. He forgot about his eyes. He painted with his ears. He painted with his skin. For the next month, Julian painted every day. He painted the sound of the rain, lots of small dots. He painted the heat of the fire, big, angry red strokes. He painted the smell of his coffee, warm, brown swirls. He couldn't see the pictures, but he felt happy again. He wasn't painting objects, he was painting feelings. Sophie gathered the paintings. She must show the city, she said. No, said Julian, they are ugly, they are messy. Trust me, said Sophie. They hung the paintings in the city square. The people of Iron City stopped. They looked at the strange pictures. They didn't see flowers or birds. They saw wild lines. They saw explosions of color. A man looked at a painting of the thunder. He felt his heart beat fast. He said, I can feel the noise. A woman looked at a painting of soft music. She started to cry. She said, it feels like a hug. Julian stood in the corner. He listened. He heard the people gasping. He heard them crying. He heard them laughing. Sophie led Julian to the middle of the crowd. Paint one more, the people shouted. Paint for us. Julian stood before a blank canvas. He asked, what should I paint? The people shouted, paint the love, paint the hope. Julian dipped his hands into the paint. He didn't use a brush. He used his fingers. He thought about Sophie. He thought about the people. He thought about the kindness in the dark. He moved his hands over the canvas. He mixed the yellow and the red, the blue and the gold. He danced with the canvas. He was blind, but he was glowing with light. When he finished, he stepped back. The crowd was silent. Julian was nervous. Is it bad? He asked. No, whispered Sophie. Mr. Julian, it is the most beautiful sunrise I have ever seen. Julian cried. He finally understood. He didn't need to see the sun to paint the light. Julian painted until he was very, very old. He never saw his paintings. He never saw the colors again, but he didn't need to. He taught the people of Iron City a lesson. He taught them that the world is not just what you see. The world is what you feel. Beauty is not in the eye. Beauty is in the heart. So, my friends, maybe you think you are not an artist. Maybe you think you cannot draw. That is okay. Close your eyes. Think about something you love. Think about how it feels. Is it warm?